Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends. They hope to teach a lesson in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cavaliers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Coastal Carolina's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Keeps looking downfield. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Chanticleers will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over it.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Ready? Trying to pick up a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw, it's Morris. Grab near the marker, it's Ennis. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Easy.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ennis. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The Cavaliers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks into the open on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Pressure coming. Fires into the end zone. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. And the Cavaliers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. He's got it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defense. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Morris. Got his man on the right. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those full.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now in this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push him downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Chanticleers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Morris. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker is Harris. Now well within striking distances. That 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ennis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. And the Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Gives it on the option. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
42 Spider.
And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Morris. The throw. He's got it on the run. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program.
Starts a drive trying to go up top.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either.
Touchdown, Coastal! A great catch and run for 6.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Ennis. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Morris. A strike downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll leave it with him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Tucker. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Chanticleers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Dropping back, it's Barber. Now adjusting. Got it in the middle, it's Tucker. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run this play from the pistol. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. And the Chanticleers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quarterback moving. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route. You can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air. It's Morris. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the tight end. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Power football with the run. He's loose. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. To the ground. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
Now, these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them with a wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
3rd in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Virginia. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower. And we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. On the move, he fires. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here comes the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Got it in the middle, it's Ennis. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to pass. And they will score! Touchdown, Cavaliers!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Tucker. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Snap in the shotgun. Starting to feel a little pressure. Pulls it in, it's Tucker. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you know they're going to go for it again on 4th down. At least you think they are, because early in this game we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple 4th downs. They didn't get any of those. You got to find a way to stay on the field.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Leaves it with the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Chanticleers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Got the back over the middle. There he goes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking down the middle. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Cavaliers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the left side. Look out, he's got room. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster.
Touchdown, Virginia! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against.
It's a seam wide open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Back to throw, it's Barber. Complete to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to...
Going for it all. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? At this point, the way things have gone in this one, they're probably not surprised. You make a play and they wipe it out on the penalty. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Chanticleers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Rides the back on the option to give. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Scanning the field, it's Morris. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off-play action on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. He's going to run it. Got a 1st down. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Hit as he throws. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Wide open spaces. At the 20. Give him 88 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. And the Cavaliers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Flushed out of the pocket. Lets it fly. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Looking for a man, it's Barber. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tucker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Blasted as he lets it go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the returner will be brought down. He'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Right on the money.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They go to the ground. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chanticleers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And, man, I know he's going to be really upset with himself because you have all these goals and all these things you want to do, and you come in your first touch, man. You cough it up, but you got to put it behind you. This defense needs to come out now, be ready to play, fight back, build some momentum back the other direction.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Virginia.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Coastal Carolina, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Barber. Looking to scramble. Fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working that left side. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the grab. Turning on the Jets. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Going up top again. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Chanticleers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Fitted in the window for the score.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
54, Coastal Carolina, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll try the run.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Brown has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Cavaliers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Back to pass, it's Barber. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Rolling right and going deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Courtney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win, week one. They're going to silence the critics, but make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking downfield, it's Barber. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Simpkins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the run, fires downfield. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than pulling another pick. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Might be looking to run. He's going to take off. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line. This offense tries to mount a drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Simpkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. This makes a grab past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Chanticleers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's the pressure. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Gonna run it. It's Simpkins. Ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Quarterback on the move, still looking. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
57, Coastal Carolina, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.